What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in the fragrance game, at the end of the day, what it boils down to is we all want to smell good and we don't want to have to break the bank when it comes to buying fragrances. So your boys got your back. I got 4 fragrances for you. These are all clone fragrances of mass-pleasing niche fragrances as well as designer fragrances, but these will not break the bank. These are all well under $50. And so let's get right started with this first one here. This one is a replica of the mass-pleasing niche fragrance called Oud for Greatness. This one is Oud for Glory. Okay, so in Oud for Glory, you're gonna get that oud note, you're gonna get that nutmeg, that lavender, that patchouli, very woodsy, very spicy fragrance. And like I said, this one is under $50. This one is a clone of Inicio's Oud for Greatness, and again, I would say about 90 to 95% accurate as far as the smell. So in terms of getting Oud for Greatness but not having to pay Oud for Greatness prices, this is definitely a great start off and a great alternative for it. The next one we're going to talk about is probably one of my favorites as far as clones, and one that really has very good lasting power. This is a clone of Creed's Silver Mountain Water. This one definitely floats around the fragrance community. This is called Club de Nuit, and this one is called Sillage, okay? So with Sillage, you're gonna get that waterfall, that mineral, citrus, and woods. So you're gonna get a little bit of bergamot, you're gonna get that black currant, you're also gonna get that iris, that jasmine. And this one, like I said, the lasting power and the projection, you're gonna get that from the ambroxan and the musk. Definitely, this is a fresh CEO kind of male that is put together, and it's fresh out the shower, but it's also got a level of potency, a level of strength to it because of the sandalwood and the musk, okay? Now this next one is not necessarily a clone per se, but this one is definitely one of the best cost per price point fragrances that anybody can buy, especially if you need a club out, night out scent. This one here is called Halloween Man-X. So for me, right, many people attribute Halloween Man-X as like a offshoot of Versace Eros, and I do get it because of the sort of coffee and the tonka bean, but the whiskey, cinnamon, and the lemon note and the cardamom in there definitely gives it its own spin. It's definitely really good for a cheap fragrance. I think this one you can get for like $30, honestly, and for that price point, someone who just needs something that smells really nice, really loud, really projected, definitely that's a great fragrance that, you know, won't cost you hardly anything. You throw it in your cart and it'll be a great fragrance to add to the collection if you just need something to pop out for the night. Last but not least, this one here, probably one of my top compliment getters. I'm gonna have to get a new bottle, but like I said, the price point on this, you do that without blinking. This one here is a brand called Lattafa. This one is Lattafa Assad, and Lattafa Assad is a clone of the Dior Sauvage Elixir. So with Sauvage Elixir, the main note that you're gonna get with that one that is very unique is the pineapple mixed with the coffee as well as the benzoin. So it's a little bit more of that licorice smell. You hear people talk about like Sauvage Elixir smells like it got like black licorice in there. Definitely Assad has a lot of that same DNA. This one also, for the price, it's very well projected. Like people can smell, you don't need hardly maybe 2 to 3 sprays and it'll really be able to fill up a room. Very projecting, and it's really done honestly quite accurately. So again, 4 fragrances for you guys, all will not break the bank. You can get all of these for just under $150, you know, and you'll have a full fragrance collection to get you started, and you won't have to break the bank in doing so. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Much love.